and show you the way I feel. You made my love go.
Yo guys, TB7 Gaming HD here, and in today's video I am bringing you guys a 50k squad builder. The reason in which I am doing this is because I've been checking out my YouTube channel, and as I can see, my FIFA videos are getting the most views. So I'm taking off the topic of other games and going straight to FIFA videos to get my views up, so you guys enjoy my videos more, because as I can see from my other videos, you're enjoying them but not as much. So in this video I'm bringing you a 50k squad builder, and before I start anything, this squad is 50k, except my left back and centre backs are unknown. So what I mean by that is they're rare, so you can only use them if you have them in your squad. You can use their other cards, but what I mean, they're SBCs, so you can't use them unless you have them, but you can use them normal cards, or you can change it up a bit. I'll get into that soon guys, but let's just start the video off with our goalkeeper. So before I start anything, actually, the formation I'm using is 4-3-2-1, and as I've found from this game, that the 4-3-2-1 and the 4-3-1-2 are the best formation, so I'm going to go with the 4-3-1-2 as I quite enjoy it, and with my two strikers intact, I liked this formation. So before I get into anything, I'm going to give you guys my... Actually guys, it won't let me show, so I've got to get into my players first. Now I'll get into my player instructions, what I use, and my custom tactics, and how it increases my game. So in goal, I have got Costil. Now he is brilliant, he's like a hidden gem. I think in 4 games he's conceded 4 goals, but one game in which the guy scored 3 goals, but I scored 4. And another game he's conceded 1 goal. And by the way guys, before you think, oh, this team's really terrible, he's terrible, I'm in the online seasons, I'm in Division 4, but I haven't actually played a game in Division 4, so I'm not that bad. But at the same time, he actually has qualified me for the weekend league. And notice it's 2 attempts, but I've only used 1 attempt with this team, so I thought I might as well share it to you guys. If you're struggling to build a squad that can't get into Foot Champions. But anyway, going into my centre backs, I have got, on the right side I've got Manolas, and on the left side I have got, the SBC I'm talking about is Perrin. Now he is very good. I mean, as you can see from those stats, that is just what you want from a centre back. Decent pace, decent defending, decent physicality, and all round decent other card. I did have a Sentinel to him to upgrade his physicality defending. He's a sensational defender. He's my favourite defender I'd use on this game. But remember, he does have an inform card and a normal card, so if you want to use those, you can, in which no change in difference. Costil, a hidden gem like Butland if you want a League 1 goalkeeper. And Manolas, Manolas is just a beast. He gets you out of so much trouble. He has 80 pace, which just helps you so much, along with his 86 defend and 82 physicality. And you don't get a lot of defenders in this game with good pace, with also 86 defend and 82 physicality for 2.6k. You don't get defenders like that. That is just really ruthless. Also 6'2", so he wins a lot of headers. And Perrin 5'11", but he wins the most headers on my squad. So that's actually very good. Now for the left back, my other SBC Kazawa, and as I said before, League 1, it's a French left back. There's so many League 1 French left back. If you have this card, you can use him. You can use his normal card, or even another League 1 defender. Up to you guys, but not too bad itself. 9 assists, 4 goals, very decent. And on the right back position, I have got Perez. And this was a hard decision. If you have the money, I say go for Inform Florenzi, the best one, if you have the money. But if you have the money to either get Florenzi, the normal card, or Perez, I suggest Perez. Because definitely in this formation as well, along with Kazawa, you want quite a decent, quick left back and right back. And along with Kazawa, I know he's only got A1 pace, but his strength helps him. But along with Perez, he's got the pace, and what this does is it pushes them up the field, and it gets the crosses in, and they act as if like a right wing back and a left wing back. But they also stay back much more, so they only push on up on the odd occasion. but I say go for Perez because of his pace, and he also gets you out of danger, like Bellerin and Kyle Walker if you want to make a BPO team. Now, in the right centre mid position, I have got Strootman. In the CDM position, also central defensive midfielder, or, you know, just it says centre mid in this occasion, De Rossi. And on the left centre mid, I have Rabiot. Now, Rabiot gets, again, another French League One player who just gets you the links in. And again, you could go with a better player like Matuidi, Ben Arfa, go with whoever you want. But that is who I've gone for now. All round decent stat, high attacking and medium defensive, and 6'2". So he's very good defensively and attackively. Wins a lot of headers in the midfielder area to stop the attacks over the top or from goal kick. De Rossi, not the quickest pace, but I tell you what, I don't know how, but he catches up to people so quickly. I think it's because of his high defensive work rate. He's always around the back, and his attacking is medium, so he gets the push up to help the attack or counter attack go along, so he's not always staying back with the defence, but most times he's back in defence, helping the 5-man in support to stop these attacks over the top. Holds up the play as well brilliantly to get through to my cam or my 2 strikers or my right and left centre mid. So very good. And Strootman, another player you can completely bypass, but if you don't have the money, I suggest go for him. He's 6'1", 80 physicality, all round decent stats apart from pace. And as you can see from my midfield, they're not very quick, because you don't really need a quick midfield. You can if you wish, but as I said, you can bypass Strootman if you have the money with a player like Nainggolan. So that's completely up to you. In the cam position, I have obtained Bonaventura, I think his name is, something like that. Sorry guys, I'm bad pronouncing names. But this guy is very decent. As you can see, in 4 games he got me 4 assists, so very well done by him. He's got all round decent stats. I mean, you wouldn't suggest a 5'11" player have decent pace plus decent physicality. There's always that odd downgrade on the player, but this guy doesn't seem to have any. Even good shot, good passing, good dribbling. And I've also increased the powerhouse to him to increase that bit of passing and bit of defending, as he has a medium defensive, so I want him to make better defensive tackles. So I got Bonaventura. He's played very well for me, but sadly, one thing I say about this card, you see that 79 shot, but I think his shot is very off point. So if it was me, all he is a playmaker that gets the through balls to the up front. And lastly, the up fronts, on the left hand striker, I have got Gabbiandi, and he gets a strong link to Bonaventura with the Italian link. As you all know, Gabbiandi has had a Southampton transfer and an informed version as well, all one to watch. So up to you if I suggested. You can keep this right hand side team or increase it, but what you could do, change Costello for Butler and get Smalling, maybe Baines, Danny Rose, get, I don't know, someone in the midfield such as Dele Alli, like I had to play him up Dele Alli, and get that informed Gabbiandi up front with the links to Bonaventura, maybe an Italian right striker if you wish, another good one. It's completely up to you guys, but that'd be a decent formation, and he's had a very good. So, but I will just keep him in this position for now. So, in 4 games, he's got me 5 goals and 1 assist. And look at his stats. For a striker, that is an all-round very good, decent striker. Only 3-star weaker and 3-star skill moves, so not the best, but he does have a high attacking and low defensive, which I do like on some attackers, because it means that they're staying more up front and less defensive. So when they pull back, they won't pull back because they will always be up the field. So most times on counters, you will always see him there to help out with the team. And he's also got decent physicality, but most helpful is his pace, and his shooting is always on point usually. But he obviously every play misses the odd 1 or 2. And last in my right striker, who you might have saw if you had a close eye, Dzeko. I don't know what he is. I think he's a man in a match, if I'm correct. But if it's not, I'm sorry. But for 25,000 coins in 4 games, he's got me 4 goals and 4 assists. Now, that is very good. You might see 71 pace. Oh, I don't want him. I don't like pace. I really don't. Well, I'm actually going to do a player review on this guy and show him what he can do. So if you want to check out my player review, there'll be the video after this video. So I'm going to upload this video before and upload him after if you want to see that video. but I suggest buying this guy because I'm not going to give too much away, but look at those stats. 6'4", medium, so he gets back as well with that 84 physicality to make the strength. But he has a lot of hold-up play, and because of his decent passing as well, he makes the free balls. But the best thing about this player is his positioning. He's always in the right position, and with that 95 strength as well, if a player does catch up, he will just barge him off the ball, hold that LT button, and he will never let go. I can tell you that right now. And his position is always in space, and the reason he's got me those 4 goals is that 90 shooting, with him always in space and always making the good runs. Even with that 71 pace, the defence are not catching up because his 90 shooting, even if they do catch up like Bellerin, that 95 strength is definitely going to be hard to push off the ball, and his balance is not that bad either. Also being 6'4", he does win a lot of headers, which you can obtain from the left back and right back. But I'm not going to give too much away as I do a player review on him. But guys, this is my team, and it has got me through FUT Champions, won 4 games in a row, got 4 goals in every single of those 4 games. So there's a lot of 4 in this squad, but let's get on to my play instructions of what I do. So in the right back position, by the way guys, I didn't use this, I just use this now. So I like doing stay back while attacking on both my left back and right back, to keep them back on attacks as they are very quick and essential to my squad to make sure they're back on counters when they have quick players like Rashford or Ronaldo, some players like that which you can catch up to stop them. So the right centre mid, left centre mid, I keep exactly how they are, but with my middle centre mid, I do also keep him stay back while attacking, so he can stay back and help the support out even when you're on a counter. He might stay up a bit, like De Rossi, because he's got the decent medium attack and work rates. He does push up the pitch a bit, but he mostly stays back. But for my Cam, I obviously keep him the same. Don't change anything about him. Just let him roam around and do what he wants. But for my strikers, for both of them, I do balance width, but getting behind. I do getting behind for both of them. So what this is really essential for is as you're running out of time and you're like, oh my god, no one's making a run, they will get in behind the defence, and mostly because of their positioning they won't be offside like the Zeko. So he will get in behind, and it's brilliant. You'll see what they do during the match, which makes that so good. But that is that for the play instructions. And for the custom tactics, I have got my build-up play as 50 speed, 50 passing, and positioning organised. I don't like to change my free roam to free roam because they just roam about all out position. I like them to stay organised in the positions they want, and with the 50 speed, 50 passing, it means not the players, it's all average. The players aren't running too quick and the passes don't get to them, or the players aren't running too slow and the passes are just kind of always staying in the middle. So I like to keep it average. Along with my chance creation, I also like passing 50, crossing 40, as you can say, if I had more crossing in, my players would always been going to the wing and no one would be central. So I keep like that. But for my shooting, I keep 65, so players are always in the right positions to have that shot. And again, I keep it organised instead of free form, as in a free form they'll be all over the place and not straight central where they need to be organised. And for my defence, for my pressure, I make 65, as I've got the pace, I have the good defence. They can all pressure at them. And the thing I like about pressure as well is higher pressure means when you have one defender, you don't even have to hold the RB because that other defender will press them down, and then with the player you're controlling, you can press them down as well. And it's always going to be a 2v1 along with the other players. But you don't want to raise this at all, because if you have too much pressure, more players will pressure on them, and it means more room for the players to run through if they make that decent pass. Aggression 50, just aggression normal. Team width 50, because I like to keep it average, because if it's too wide, it'll be too many gaps, and if it's too short, there won't be enough wingspan. And aggression, I've gone about that. And for the last bit, I like offside trap, because you might see that this saves you a lot, because with my team as well, even if they do an offside trap and it doesn't work, the players are so quick they get back in time. But I like the offside trap a lot, as when they usually go through, all my players are so quick they instantly push up and their players are always offside, and it's so helpful for the team. But that is basically it for my team, and altogether this squad's about 50k, but as you can see there's a lot of upgrades to do with this team. I mean, you can even change your team if you wish, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe and comment, and peace, and see you guys.